There's an old animated cartoon on TV. I may have commented on it once or twice. I don't remember. The old Rocky and Bullwinkle TV show on the early '60s. I remember watching it as a kid. I didn't really understand it that well back then. Now that's animated cartoon, but it really wasn't intended for children. There's a lot of political jokes on there. Well, it was Rocky and Bullwinkle as part of it. There were about 5-minute segments. There was Dudley Do-Right, about a Canadian Mountie. They were really poking fun at the Canadian Mounties. I'm surprised the Canadian government, or maybe they did, surprised that, the Canadian government didn't get upset about it. I'm guessing they figured not enough people were watching it for them to be concerned about it. I'm guessing that's the case. There was Fractured Fairy Tales. Now, if you search these are all here on YouTube. Somebody's reposted all these. And there's a lot of, it's an animated cartoon, but it's not really intended for children. If you watch The Simpsons, Simpsons is kind of a milder form. The Simpsons, the current animated TV show, that's more directed toward the average Joe. There's jokes on there that the average person can understand. Now, Rocky and Bullwinkle, it was kind of, a lot of the jokes were aimed, a lot of jokes were political, and a lot of adults probably didn't get the jokes that were on there. There's another one on, I'd say probably early mid '70s, is Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. I don't think it ran very long, but I just remember watching it. Same thing. That was I was a little bit older then. I kind of got it then. I was probably 15, 16 when those ran, maybe a little older than that. And most of the jokes on her, I kind of understood them. Again, it was an animated cartoon, probably closer to what The Simpsons are running, because The Simpsons are directed more toward an adult. Anyway, I say if you search here on YouTube, Rocky and Bullwinkle, Dudley Do-Right. Now, there's one Dudley Do-Right. These keep popping up. I don't know what they are. Pop up on my phone. I'm trying to figure out what they are. But anyway, if you want to watch those, they're here on YouTube. And most people probably, don't know what they are. They're not old enough to have watched us when they were kids. Okay, let's keep life interesting and exciting. Bye-bye.